Our mission is to teach thousands of people all over the world to be financially free with Forex. Join Team Legend in the Bullish Bear Forex Academy. That's who we are.
Hello traders, it's your one and only Forex skill coach Team Legend, and I'm super excited having you guys here today. Here is another strategy, a very wonderful one. I've been back testing it a long time and I've been using it lately. It's been working really well, and I want to expose it to you guys. You know already how we do it here in the Bullish Bear Academy. I post strategies to win in the markets, and my strategies are always very wonderful and super exciting. That's why a lot of people keep anticipating for my updates every single day. So today I'm here to show you a new strategy that I just made, and is a strategy to trade long in the boom and crash markets, both catching the spikes and trading them long. So anyhow you want to do it, you're just gonna see yourself winning as long as you stick to the rules. Trying to make sure you watch this to the end, okay? Don't skip anything because you might miss some important points. So if this is your first time on my channel, you could do me a favor right now so that you don't miss out the next strategy. Hit the subscribe button immediately, and also make sure you turn on the notification bell, because whenever I post strategies, I always love my traders to be the first to be notified before any other stranger who are not my subscribers. Okay, I always love my subscribers to be the first to be notified, so that's why I always advise you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Make sure you make it to be all notifications, okay, so that you don't miss out a thing. And then the next thing you want to do, go straight to the description below right now, join my Telegram channel. All right, this is my Telegram channel. You want to join my Telegram channel and be part of the academy. Okay, you want to make sure that you be part of the academy, because over here in my free Telegram channel, I do teach a lot. I do admonish my traders, and I give free signals here. This was the last Zoom meeting I had with all traders, and I taught them quite a lot of things that's a lot of them appreciated. And even at the end of the day, I make sure that after the Zoom meeting, live training, answering questions from traders, I always post the videos. All right, this is the percentage that some of my students scored during their tests and exams. Okay, so quite a lot of things happen in this channel. You want to make sure you join this channel. Right now you can see we are 2.1 thousand members here, so you want to join. Okay, let's go straight to what we came here for. Now the strategy, you can see you would be like, oh, what a colorful thing. Yeah, it's so colorful, color riot. You can call it the rainbow strategy. No, okay, just give it any name. I don't know, I'm not used to giving my strategies name. I just keep posting strategies every day. I don't give them a name. Okay, let me just name this one the rainbow strategy. Yeah, it looks cool, the rainbow strategy. So whenever I say rainbow strategy, you should know what I'm talking about. That strategy filled with colors, huh? So the strategy says, if you want to sell, let the yellow moving average, okay, cross the price the other way, okay, and let the price be below the yellow moving average. And then that is not enough. You want to make sure that you let the pink moving average also cross the line. Okay, you got to see that the yellow moving average is faster than the pink one. That is because you want to make sure you don't enter the trade so quickly that you get caught up by false signals. Okay, if you get a notice, this was where the pullback began. Okay, the candlesticks were ticking, all right, but the yellow moving average didn't cross from there, because so you get to see that the yellow moving average did not cross from here. Rather, it allowed the price to keep coming down, and it crossed from here. And you also notice that this little spike here took place below the yellow moving average. That is to enable you know that the yellow moving average needed to confirm so properly if the market is really ready to sell before it crossed. Okay, so it crossed, and then you want to make sure the pink one crosses too. Okay, that's second confirmation. And then the third one, you want to make sure that the Ichimoku line, which is this green one, crosses also. Okay, when it crosses, you want to make sure that it goes above the two moving averages before you start your sell. On the other hand, you want to make sure that your awesome oscillator here, which is inside the relative strength index, you want to also observe what is it telling you. Whenever it's red in color, it's telling you sellers are in power. Okay, but you just want to make sure that you don't just enter because you see it red in color. You want to observe, is it increasing? Okay, you can see from here it was very small, and then what happened, it began increasing. The awesome oscillator increasing as long as this is telling you that sellers are fully in power. When there's so much momentum in the market from sellers, the awesome oscillator increases in strength, because that's like measuring the volume of strength of sellers and buyers. Okay, so you get to see that at this junction, let's like if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 candlesticks, you get lines of the awesome oscillator, you get to see how it's beginning to increase gradually, telling you sellers are fully in power. Okay, so at that time, this one must have given you the confirmation to sell, and then this one must have also showed you sellers in power with the red bars increasing and increasing. Then you know you're good to sell, because when sellers are fully in power, it means you're good to sell. And when sellers are weak in power, I don't think it's okay for you to sell, because if they are weak in power, the bulls can overtake. Okay, that is why it's called bulls and bears. It's either the bull have to win or the bear have to do what? Win. Then you get to notice that when the red let me use this line. Okay, now you get to notice that from here it started turning green because of what? The few spikes. Now a spike took place, another spike took place here, and it was green in color. Now you get to notice that if I move this right now to the last spike, you can see where the last spike took place and then after the last spike took place here, there were two more green candles here. Like here, you see, this is one out of the spike, this is two, you see, out of the spike, because it's telling you, wait, I don't think sellers have taken power yet. Okay, it's telling you, wait, I don't think sellers have taken power yet, there are still some buyers. And that is what it's telling you. So at this junction now, when it now goes out completely from the green and enters into the red again, and you can see how long that red is, telling you, okay, sellers have taken power again. And you see sellers took power all this way, and this is it, enough candlesticks to make quite a lot of money from selling. Okay, and then what happened at this junction? The green took place, buyers started pushing market upward. Okay, buyers started pushing the market upward. Now you get to see here, buyers pushed market upward and trying to, but you also notice that the awesome oscillator is still under, which is below the 0.00 level. It's still under, telling you buyers have not taken power, because if buyers take power, the awesome oscillator is meant to come up, right? And then you get to see what happened here, that the buyers trying to take power, pushing the awesome oscillator upward a little bit, even though the spike, it was already out of the spike, but the awesome oscillator was still quoting that, hey, there could be some buyers around, be careful. Okay, then you get to see what happened, that the awesome oscillator was busy calculating all the way here, all this way here, they were still green, telling you there's still some buyers around all the way here. Then it turned red, telling you, okay, I think sellers have beginning to take power, but I don't expect you to sell now. You need to sell if this awesome oscillator really goes down below 0.0, because when it goes down, it means the bears have taken power. Okay, but also at the same time, you shouldn't even take sell from here, because bears have not taken full power. Until you see it increasing, then you know bears are taking power. And on the other hand, if bears are taking power, you see the Ichimoku. This Ichimoku, it begins to show turn into a net and red in color, a red net. when the sellers are in power, it turns into a red net. When the buyers are in power, it turns into a green net. Here you can see. Okay, I hope you're enjoying this, and I hope you're gonna use it to make a lot of money. Now, okay, so now we get to also see enough selling opportunity, the red net, right? And also making sure that it meets up with all that you want, your criteria, which is your moving averages above the price. Okay, and then what happened here? Buyers pushed up, boom, boom. All right, the osmosis later turning green, and even out of the 0.00 below level, it went straight up with full power. Okay, with full power, telling you buyers pushed up massively. So at this time, if you are selling and you mistakenly were caught by this spike, you should have just gotten off the market immediately, because if you notice the first spike, which is this first spike, you get to see that the awesome oscillator, okay, was so long to tell you that, hey, huge strength of bulls have entered the market. Whenever you see the awesome oscillator so long, it means huge strength. You should take off. You should know what you're doing in the market. Okay, so at this junction, you see how long it was getting to the 80 level of the RSI, telling you that full strength of bulls are in power, and that was exactly what happened. It was now going. It pushed market so up. Okay, so for you to sell, you must make sure the moving average crosses over the price. The green Ichimoku, the Ichimoku crosses also over the price. Okay, and then you want to make sure your awesome oscillator proves red for you. Okay, and quite a good huge length of red, not a little short red, and you enter the sell. Make sure the red is a bit long to tell you, okay, good volume of sellers are there. Okay, and then you get to notice that when the selling pressure becomes so long, because you can see all the way from here to here is enough selling pressure. You get to see the red nets telling you, okay, sellers are in power. Now you get to see that when you get to see that at this junction, market is still selling anyway. Okay, market is still selling, but you also notice the green and red telling you, hey, buyers are here, sellers are here. All right, buyers are here, sellers are here, and I don't expect you to even buy or sell. Allow the market give you a good moving trend. Okay, then at this junction, now you get to notice that at this junction that after the fatness of the green, okay, meanwhile it was a selling opportunity. Okay, but the net was green in color, telling you, hey, buyers are here. And the also oscillator doing the same thing, telling you, hey, buyers and sellers are here. It means this market is facing some indecision. You should stay off this market. Okay, then you get to see a new move here. This was where a new move began. Buyers took power. Okay, buyers took power. The pink moving average came below price. The yellow one came below price. The Ichimoku also came below price. Okay, as Ichimoku came below price, you get to see your awesome oscillator showing you good volume of buyers and little volume of sellers around. Okay, good volume of buyers pushing up markets up to the 80 level. Okay, this was a buying opportunity, catching enough spikes. Okay, so I know some people would now begin to ask me, hey Tim, how do I know when to exit the market, and how do I know when to enter the market? Now you can also use this whenever you see the awesome oscillator cross 20 level. Okay, you should get off your sell. Okay, you should get off your sell, but not all the time it crosses it. Okay, so I think I should not even start wasting my time to tell you when to exit the market. You should know when you want to exit markets. You don't just have to be greedy. But if you just want me to give you a bit of advice, I would just say, okay, whenever you see it cross the 20 level, okay, just stay off the sell. Okay, and at the same time, whenever it crosses over the 80 level here, stay off the buy, probably overbought. So I hope this strategy works for you traders. Number one rule: let the pink line cross below price, let the yellow one cross below price, let the Ichimoku cross below the two lines, and then you place for buys. Okay, and then for selling at this junction, you can see the market being so rough. So I don't expect you to be in the market. There's another thing that I noticed lately, that whenever you notice the nets being so large like this, you see how it's increasing in largeness, huh? Whenever you notice it being so large like this, you should be careful of the market. It means something is about to, a power is about to change hand, huh? Power wants to change hand. Like you see now, this was a buying opportunity, okay? And then we get to notice now the sellers are beginning to take power. Okay, power is changing hand, but buyers are still pushing market up. All right, sellers are taking power, but buyers are still pushing market up. And then this one is busy enlarging, telling you, hey, something is happening. Some power wants to take hand. Okay, so you need to be careful while you take your trade, and don't be greedy. Take off few candlesticks, leave the market. Take off few spikes, leave the market for another day. All right, so I hope this strategy works for you traders, and make sure you join my Telegram channel. Let's keep growing. I've made a promise to my traders that once we hit 2.5 thousand subscribers on my Telegram channel, I'm gonna give you guys a 1 week free signals, and I'm telling you that's what I'm gonna do, a 1 week free signal. So if you want to be part of it, just make sure you join the Telegram channel right now, and make sure you're subscribed. And for the meantime, stay safe and keep winning. Before I forget, one more thing. If you haven't joined the Bullish Bay Academy, try to join right now, because on the 31st of this month, all right, the discount price of $50 to join my academy is gonna end, and it goes back to normal price. All right, I don't think there's any platform that is able and really ready to teach traders how to become profitable and independent traders for as low as $50. I think I'm the only one doing this right now, unless you get to find anyone that is really not serious or not real to teach you such kind of a thing for as low as this. So you want to make sure you take opportunity, take advantage. With as low as $50, you join my academy and be part of the academy. All right, so you want to make sure you do that soon. And for the meantime, I remain your one and only forex skill coach, Tim Legend. Keep winning, traders. All right, now here are the settings we have for this strategy. We have the moving average, 30, shift 0, exponential, medium price, HL/2. You make it pink, and then you click down, no level. Moving average, second moving average, we have 56, 0 as shift, simple, typical price, highest, HLC/3, yellow. You click down. Your Ichimoku, you want to have place it to be 90, 20, 20. No fill, okay? Make sure you remove it from fill. Then the color, you put this 2 as the color of your background, this 3 as the color of your background, so it doesn't show up. And make sure you leave them on 1 pixel so it doesn't show up at all. Then you want to make this red and green, okay? Red and green. You click down. Then these ones, just leave them. These are for something else. You want to focus on this one. You open your indicator window 2. Then relative strength index to be 14, close, level to be 20 and 80. You put whatever color you want here, and then you click down. Finally, you have your awesome oscillator to be normal as default, okay? Green and red, all right, as default. Then you click down. Okay, you want to make sure you leave it on 3 pixels so it's gonna be very visible. Okay, very visible. You click down, and that's that for that. So the strategy is set. Come on, let's keep winning, traders.